or anything, do you?
No, I don't. Well, I mean,
I understand, Steve.
You okay with the court?
so you were saying the step lightly here.
Yeah, about. Yeah, just a little faster than
Okay. All right. Well, I'm very pleased to have the chance to work with you today. Mr. Schmier was very kind to allow me some time to work with you, and I just want to say we're at the New England Music Camp with the outstanding jazz ensemble. Oh wait, a minute, what do they call you? They're the jazz band, right? You don't want to be in a jazz band. You want to be in a jazz ensemble, right? Yeah, you're the cool guys. Okay, I gotta say you guys did a great job last Sunday. Enjoyed your concert. I'm sure this week's gonna be great. We're gonna start with "O Sol Mio," okay? So you guys have read this down once before, right? So, okay, give it a go. You all got it up? Okay, let's give it a try. 3, 4, 1. Play the second act here, but I just wanted to hit some more of this. I think that I want to hear slower than that. Of course, there's a variety of tempos we could do this at. Basic's a little slower. So let's take the pickup to. Let's just start right at 7, please. Okay. So one of the important parts of a swing beat concept is the triplet figure, right? We're going to really work this triplet hard. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Why don't you all say that for me, okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, notice I'm kind of going 1, 2, 3, 3, right? A little hit there. It's not to say that all eighth notes are not all third parts of triplets are all offbeat eighth notes. They're not all hit, but we got to be able to do that when necessary. Okay. So I want to hear you say 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Go. And 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Of course, we want to keep together, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the rhythm on top of that is we bum, 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 down, right? Going to hit those offbeat notes really hard. Let's take this 7, please, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a surprise for you. I brought Count Basie in my pocket, and so I want to play a little bit of this for you. How many of you guys can do that? All right, now that's ultra cool if you can play that. Anyway, I know that maybe the range thing is not there, but anyway, that's the feel we're looking for, right? I mean, that's the ideal. Obviously, we're not the Count Basie band, but hey, it's great to try. What's the big thing you notice, the difference between the way they play it and the way you play it? Well, how do they make it? What are they doing to make that swing? Strong triplet. What else? Leaning back. Anything else?
They're accenting that first.
Yeah, accents. Here's one thing. I think we're kind of close. Well, in some places you guys were on the third part of the triplet, just nice. And we're accenting in the right places. Maybe with more accents, always good. But here's one thing that I think that I need to teach you today, and that's to make your short notes really short. Okay? And trust me, the Count Basie band, they're going to extreme here. All right? Other bands playing this kind of beat stuff, like if you heard, say, Woody Herman band, or Toshiko Akiyoshi, or if you heard Gordon Goodwin band, okay? They're not going to chop those short notes as short as Basie's doing here, but it's a good lesson on how to play short notes, okay? Here, I'll show it there. That last note, that's crazy. Do-da, do-da. Right? They're wicked short on that note. Now, how do you play so short on your horn? Okay? I mean, I think the easy part's starting the note, right? How do you end the note?
Either stop the air or stop with your tongue.
Well, you're talking about the same thing, right? If you're stopping it with your tongue, you're stopping the air. Yeah, I think tongue, right? Tonguing on the end of the note. That's the key. Now, I'm not an expert on how to do that on sax. I've played a tiny bit of sax, but I'm not an expert sax player. But I have played brass instruments, multiple, and I know getting that tongue back in the way of the air is the way to chop off that sound. So I want you to try saying this. I want to feel the tongue just snap it against your teeth there. Okay, now I want you to go foot. Like put your mouth in a ooh shape. Now just go. You feel that tongue? So now it's going to be a little different playing your horn, I know. But still, getting that air to chop off like that at the end of the note is going to be the critical thing. So I wanted to try the measure before 11. And I'm really thinking about beats 3 and 4 on measure before 11. I want that to happen there, and I want it to happen on the end of 1 in measure 12. Okay? Do ba foot foot do foot. Okay? I want that air to really chop off. So let's try that. 1 measure before 11. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Not bad. Let's do it again. One more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Okay. I want to hear. Let's hear saxophones by themselves. Okay, saxophones, just saxophones. 2, 3, 4, 1. Nice. Okay, trombones, all 2 of you. Okay, let's do it. 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, you don't play there?
No.
You do. I knew you did. Okay, and maybe it's just one of you because you're the solo guy, right? Okay, my apologies. 2 and 3 and 1. Boom. All right, not bad. I could use a little bit more behind it. We are fortissimo after all. Okay, big air. I gotta tell you, after working with a band like the Airmen Note for 18 years, you kind of get a feel for what it takes to have a professional musical sound, okay? And I'll tell you in one word, air. That is how you get a professional sound. Of course, that's not going to apply to you guys over here who just bang on stuff. But yeah, big deep breaths and controlling that air and really focus. Air is where it's all at. I hear these guys warming up for concerts, and they're just playing for themselves into a corner, but they're making a huge, humongous sound. Wah, da, 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 da. Okay? Or trumpet players squealing away on, like, I mean, their warm-up, right? Let alone the high notes they're going to play later. So work for big air. Take deep breaths. Fill out your diaphragm. Get some support in it, okay? Anyway, all right. All right, I don't want to take all day on this tune because we got more to do, but. So here's another thing to think about. The volume of these notes we want to control. Even though it says fortissimo, maybe we want to play some notes bigger than others, okay? And this is fine tuning and detail, I know. And really, you want to work this right. I mean, for a whole career, you kind of refine the details of this. But here's the bottom line. First of all, in a swing style, a lot of times the high notes are louder than the lower notes. A lot of times. Like you listen to that lick the band played, right? That squealing bliss thing starts really loud at the top, and then they go down soft, and then the line goes right? It gets louder as they go up. And so how high or low the note is can affect how loud you're going to play it. Also, the placement, right? Some places need a bigger kick, like if it's a syncopated note, you want to hit that hard. Other times you don't need a hit. Like I remember I played a gig with Clark Terry. I don't know if you know the name. Awesome. Well, he's unfortunately passed, so he is no longer, he's not is, but he was an awesome trumpet player. Incredible improviser, great artist. And anyway, he gave us a little mini lesson on how to swing. He goes, all you got to do is go doo-doo. So say this, okay? Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Okay, that was his lesson on how to swing. So sometimes he's right. You want to go doo-doo, 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 doo. That's accenting on the beat, right? But sometimes the figure's backwards to that. So you go ba-doo, ba-doo, ba. That's like if there's a higher note on the offbeats, right? So those are really the two big parts. Thinking about doo-doo-doo-doo, ba, right? So sometimes I'm making the offbeat notes the soft one, and sometimes I'm making the offbeat note the loud one. But anyway, so think about that as we play that. Like this figure one, we have measure 12, all right? We have doo-da, 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 right? So the higher note is the first one, and then it comes down. So we're probably going to let it come down a little bit, although we kind of kick that last note even though it's a lower note. So it's kind of a tricky little mix of loud and soft. But anyway, let's take it a measure before 11 once again, and we'll go on from there, okay? By the way, you know, I forgot to mention, but I want to point out right at the start, there's a lot of people with piano markings there, right? Be careful you're not overplaying. Some of you guys were wailing away on a piano. Kind of need to be toned down. The one guy, well, sorry, the two guys, okay, no, 3, 4. A few guys that have a forte piano, like, bang, but don't let it be too loud after the forte piano. But it's really the solo man, Mr. Trombone player, who's going to reign there. But we'll pass on that for a second and work measure 10. Pick up to 11, and one measure before that. The 1, the 2, and the 3, and the 4, and the... when it goes screaming high there, I don't know if that's out of your reasonable range or not, but are you playing the lead part? So it'd be great if you can play those notes, but if you cannot, take them down an octave, but play the pitches solid, okay? We want to hear something there. We don't want to hear just da, 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 right? So to make sure something happens there. Let's see. Let's look at the part where we got the bone solo. Now saxophones, you want to be solid on your part, but under the trombone, okay? Which I suppose, Mr. Trombone Man, you'd be doing us all a favor to play nice and solid and loud. Just project out as much as you can. But saxophones need to be listening and staying underneath that, okay?
What measures that?
The bones, bone solo is 27, right? Bar before 27.
Put that in. Put that in. Put that in. Yeah, 27. Put that in.
Yeah, so the marking in the chart says mezzo forte. I would assume that that works if the trombone's really playing forte or louder. If he's not, let's drop it down to mezzo piano, okay? Let's not be overplaying. Let's try it bar before 27. Ready? And give him his note then. Oh, G. Give me a G. Right? Yeah? We're going to play the bar before 27. 2, 3, 4, 1. With saxes. Let's do everybody. Same place. 2, 3, 4, 1. Kind of falling apart there in the 5th and 6th measures.
We don't care about the squiggles. Don't look at the squiggles. We'll play that right now. Okay. We'll deal with that when you play that right now.
So let's hear just the saxes at 27, please. Okay, just saxes only. 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, tenors, realize that you are a harmony part there, okay? So I'm glad you're like rock solid on your part. You need to back off and let the altos have a little bit louder thing. And see, really, you're number 3 in line, okay? Mr. Trombone is number 1. Altos are number 2. You're under them, okay? Also, even though it's background, think about ways to make it musical, okay? So you don't have to just go da, 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 da. We can shape it, right? Do, 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 do. Right? So think about that before you even start. So you start in the right place and make a little shape. Saxophones once again. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That measure again slower. Do ba 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 do. Right? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, nice and short on that last note. Do da. Anyway, okay. Everybody. Bar before 27 once again. Let's see if we can get through this section and on to the last ensemble part, and then we'll have to move on. Okay, here we go. Bar before 27. Ba, 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 do, do. I'm a lovely singer, don't you appreciate that? A 3, 4, a 1. of all the things that you can do on this concert, probably the biggest thing to leave out would be that little lick there. Let's look at this. Let's play bar before 59. Saxes, you have this kind of little double time-ish thing, the fourth measure after 59. So we're going triple da, triple da, triple da, triple da, do da do do da do da, right? So it's a double timey kind of thing. One da 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 do da do da. If we reduce it to a simple triple, that's I suppose tolerable. But the bottom line has got to fit into the time. Do da da do 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 da. Anyway, measure before 59. Everybody. One, two, three, four. So be ready to hold that note? Yeah. So that's good. You gotta count that. Bop, bop, bop.
Because J. Crescendo.
Honestly, you don't have to play this loud. Don't get that too loud. So I don't want to spend all day on this. I'm sure that a couple more rehearsals on this is going to be fine. But listen. So you guys tuned very carefully and precisely and thoroughly. So are we done with tuning now? We don't have to worry about whether we're in tune anymore? What do you think? No? No, we don't. No, yes, we do. Yes, we do. You're knowing my no. Okay, so then knowing the no means yes. So I want to hear saxes. Play that lick in 62 and 63, okay? Just saxophones only. I know I'm harping on saxes. I'm sorry. I'll get to you guys later. A 1 and a 2, measure 62. Boom. You all got notes there, right? Let's do it again. Measure 62. 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and a boom. Okay, well that's sounding better. Make sure you're paying attention to the pitch on those. And when we were doing with the band, you're kind of wild tuning there. Okay, I want to remind you, I think a big improvement to your swing sound happens when you tighten up those short notes and do that kind of sound, okay? We had a good going on the top of the chart. It's kind of fizzled a little bit now. Something you want to keep in mind at the beginning, in the middle, and the end, wherever you got those short sounds, you want to do-da-do-da. That bite at the end of the sound is going to help you sound good. All right, let's move on to Step Lightly. Yeah, we're kind of taking a little bit longer on this.
That puts me second. Second half.
All got it? Out here? Okay. All right, here we go. Step lightly. 1, 2, 3, 4. half solos on this chart. I know we can do multiple times through. Okay. All right. One dangerous spot. I found a recording of this online too. It's a kind of a demo version with some studio players, and I gotta say I was a little disappointed with their performance in this particular spot too. I'm looking to measure 18. So you gotta hit on the end of 1, and that's kind of a danger rhythm. A lot of times I hear bands playing that early. We want to be thinking the triplet again. Da, da, da. So 2, 3, 4. Listen how late I put it in the beat. 3, 4, ba, ba, right? It's really just a smidge before 1. Da, da, 3. So if you're playing that early, it's kind of fizzled the energy of that. Okay, so I want to play bar 17 and 18, okay? And 19. 17, 18, 19. Just those measures. Everyone can play along. Da, da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah, let's just stop right after we get done with 19, okay? Everybody got it there? Yeah. Only a few of you guys play. We're measure 17. That's the bar before 18. 18 minus 1 gives you 17. I know math and music are really closely related. Okay. Here we go. 17. 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. That was better. That the end of 1 thing that was closer to where I'm looking for it. Yeah. That's good. Let's do it again. Same thing. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 17. You disappointed me. It was not as good this time. Ba, ba, ba. Okay? Same thing. Everyone ready for 17? If you're playing, get your horn to your mouth, please. 2, 3, 4, 1. That's a spot to keep alert about. I got lots of other little complaints, little details. So this lick in measure 13. A lot of you have a chromatic note in the second half of the bar, chromatic stuff. Do down. Okay, I want to hear you guys play that. Okay. So if you don't have the chromatic thing, you can lay out. Let's have rhythm section in there anyway. So this is measure 13. I'll give you a 3, 4, 1, 2, and then you'll play your lick. 3, 4, 1, 2. All right. Who's got the melody here? Really? Yeah. Are you sure? Your plan, I'm talking about the chromatic lick.
Oh, no.
No, yeah, you don't have the melody on that one. Who's got the melody in the chromatic lick? Raise your hand if you have the melody in the chromatic lick. Yeah, that's him. So the rest of you guys probably need to cool it just a little bit because you're kind of outplaying him. So grow, but stay underneath that because we want to hear that stick out as the melody of this thing. So let's do that. 3, 4, 1, 2. I don't want you to have to play blasty loud to get on top. I want them to cool it and stay underneath. Okay? Well, it starts piano, right? So softer. Okay? Let's do it again. 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's try it again. Just make sure everybody play the first note of that lick. Okay? Very first of the triplets. It's a dominant 7th chord, okay? It's not a complicated harmony. All right, so let's do it again. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. All right, better. I like that. He's poking out, and you guys aren't sticking out. I mean, realize a lot of times we think about an even sound across a section, except that usually the lead guy is just a little bit on top of that, because we want to hear that project, okay? We want to hear that melody. Sometimes I hear younger bands that got somebody who's not the vocal part sticking out, playing too loud. You need to learn to listen to that guy or girl, as the case may be, and play at the right spot, okay? Anyway, all right, so let's do second time at the DS, measure 10, and we'll take the second inning and go on and do the solo sections, okay? Also remember, these licks where you have do, dap, I want the second of those notes to be nice and short, 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 okay? Here we go. The DS, measure 10. So you're splitting up the solo or what?
So we were doing before we were doing this weird thing where like he would do the first half and I would do the second half, but then we would repeat it anyway, and I'm beeping with that. That doesn't make that much sense.
That does make a lot of sense. You are so right.
Well, I mean, first half I would do, and if you do the second half, then we would go from the top, and then I would do the first half of the second time he would do the second half of the second.
Anything's possible, man. I'm not in charge here, okay?
That's what I
Okay,
Let's just stick with that.
Okay.
whatever. Okay, here we go. Measure 10. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. To say about that, but I'm going to back up for a second. First of all, how do you know how to play backgrounds? Well, okay, yeah, but we want it to be exciting. So sometimes, so there's a kind of rule. If you got a long note, it's going to probably want to be soft most of the way. Now, it might need a little sting at the start of the note, like ba. But after that first forte piano, right, sforzando piano, then you want to drop back and be nice and soft. So long notes are going to go like that most of the time. Unless, of course, we're building to the big climax, in which case, who cares, we're going to stomp on the solos. But anyway, if you have a hit somewhere, like, bah! That can kind of stick out more, okay, definitely. Yeah, that can be pretty hot. So don't be afraid of those syncopated notes. So we're kind of flip-flop between staying under and then sticking out, right? So watch for that in the background part. So we have do-do-da. And you notice there on the pickup to 46, A lot of you guys have a forte piano with a crescendo. That's just stock material for jazz bands. Learn how to do that real strong. Do-da, do-da, ba. Right? So that hit's going to be more. Do-da, do-da, do-ba. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to say about the backgrounds. Yeah, short notes, remember to go bop, do-da-do-da. Anyway, measure 64. Let's start right there. And this is the same thing again. We're playing soft, but how long are the quarter notes here? How long are the quarter notes at 64? Hello? Short. Pop. Pop. Right? That's what we want. Short. Even though, okay, I'm singing it loud. I'm sorry. Pop. Play it soft, but short. Okay, here we go. Beat, measure before 64, please. One measure before 64. We got 5 minutes. Holy smokes. Measure before 64. 2, 3, 4, 1. So yes, indeed, the quarter notes are short. What about the, when you have an eighth note, a syncopated eighth note at the end of the measure? What about those? Are those short too? Maybe. Yeah. So it's da, do, da, do, bop. Short. Okay. Let's do that again. Same thing. Measure before 64. Bop, do, bop. 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah. Everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 72 again. It's kind of, so you understand it's call and response, right? We've got some guys playing a lick, and then you guys answer that lick. We need to have the same kind of sound in both parts. Right now it's kind of really one lopsided. Here we go, 72, pick up. Okay, red eye. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, stop please. So I would like to hear just trombones, tenors, and bari. Okay? Trombones, tenors, and bari only. Okay? 72. And you guys don't play to the end of measure, so I'll just start counting right at the beginning of 72. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so what's the matter with this lick? Let's play it nice and slow on the last note of measure 74, the and of 4. Play that note, please. Right, next note. B flat, A, sorry. Yeah, so I don't know if we were not all in the same place, but let's do that, please, a little bit slow, but in time. Starting, I'll count in the 74 and pick on the and of 4 and 74. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good, let's do it one more time. That's sounding better. Play with nice, strong sound. I mean, you guys are kind of outnumbered. You realize? So it says mezzo forte, but there's 7 guys playing the other half of the lick, and we've only got what, 4 people playing that lick. So play out, okay? Same place, same lick. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yeah, do. Kind of have a rhythmic problem.
Beat 2.
1, 2 and 3 and 4. There you go. That's sounding better. Okay, back at 72, everybody. I think Bill probably wants to do this faster eventually, so be ready for that. Get some practice. But here, let's take it right here. This is pick up to 72. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I told you I only wanted you to learn one thing, but I actually want you to learn two things today, okay? The one thing is the short. The other thing is this forte piano. So I want to hear you go, do da, do da, ba, right? We don't have that somewhere else. But anyway, so do da. I want that big drop in the sound immediately as soon as you sting it, and then this powerful crescendo up to the ending note. Okay, so let's do that. Pick up to 80 with the big sforzando piano, forte piano. Okay, I'll give you 3, 4, 1, 2. 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh yeah! Yeah. Oh, it happens 2 times. Look at that. 4 measures later. It's the same deal. Let's do it again. We'll pick up to 80 and go on. All right. 3, 4, 1, 2, go. So make that quarter note in 93 nice and long. Do-da-do-da, mark long. Guys, it's sounding good. I appreciate you giving me the time to work with you. I'm looking forward to hearing your concert on Saturday. Have a great day, okay?
Thank you, Steve.
Sorry, I'm a minute over, but...
No, I don't care.